Good morning. Let us begin with multiple choice questions based on concepts from the topic Basic Concepts of Chemistry. Question number 1. How many carbon atoms are present in 0.35 moles of glucose? So given molecule is glucose C6H12O6. Number of moles are given, N is equal to 0.35. Now we know one molecule of glucose has 6 atoms of carbon. One mole of glucose is equal to Avogadro number of molecules, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. Therefore, total carbon atoms is equal to given number of moles 0.35 into 6 atoms of carbon per molecule into Avogadro number. After simplifying, the answer figures out to be 1.26 into 10 raised to 24 atoms of carbon. So option is C. Question number 2. How many molecules are in 5.23 grams of glucose? So again, given molecule is glucose C6H12O6. Given weight for glucose is 5.23 grams. We know molecular weight of glucose is 180 gram per mole. This means 180 grams of glucose will contain Avogadro number of molecules 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. Therefore, 5.23 grams will contain how much? Cross multiplication and get the answer. So 5.23 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 divided by molar mass of glucose 180. After simplifying, the answer is 1.75 into 10 raised to 22 molecules. Option is B. Question number 3. What is the weight of 3.01 into 10 raised to 23 molecules of ammonia? So given molecule is ammonia NH3. The molar mass of ammonia is 17 grams per mole. This means Avogadro number of molecules 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 ammonia molecules will weigh 17 grams. Therefore, given molecules are 3.01 into 10 raised to 23 will weigh how much? Cross multiplication and get the answer. 3.01 into 10 raised to 23 into 17 divided by Avogadro's number. On simplifying, we get the answer 8.5 grams ammonia. So option is B. Question number 4. 8 liters of hydrogen and 6 liters of chlorine are allowed to react to maximum possible extent Find the final volume of reaction mixture. Suppose pressure and temperature remains constant throughout the course of reaction. So first let us write down the reaction between hydrogen and chlorine. So hydrogen gas, it combines with chlorine gas, it will form twice of HCl gas. Now combining volume. So according to this equation, 1 liter of hydrogen combines with 1 liter of chlorine, it will form 2 liters of hydrogen chloride, so that no one will act as an excess reagent and no one will act as a limiting reagent. In the numerical, given volumes are 8 liters of hydrogen allowed to react with 6 liters of chlorine. I will split this 8 as 6 liters and plus 2 liters. So 6 liters of chlorine, it will combine with 6 liters of hydrogen. It will form 12 liters of HCl. Here chlorine will act as limiting reagent as it has been totally consumed, and since hydrogen is limiting after the reaction, it will act as a excess reagent. Therefore, total volume after the reaction, 2 liters of hydrogen remained unreacted plus 12 liters of HCl formed at the end of reaction. So total volume is 14 liters at the end of reaction. Option is B. Question number 5. Naturally occurring chlorine is 75.53% of Cl35, which has an atomic mass 34.969 AMU, and 24.47% of Cl37, which has an atomic mass of 36.966 AMU. Calculate average mass of chlorine. So this question is based on average isotopic mass. So given chlorine, it has two isotopes, Cl1735 and Cl1737. For the first isotope, the isotopic abundance is 75.53%. And it has atomic mass of 34.969 AMU. The second isotope, isotopic abundance is 24.47%. It has isotopic mass 36.966 AMU. And we are going to calculate the average atomic mass. Is percentage of first isotope into its atomic mass plus percentage of second isotope into its atomic mass divided by total percentage, that is 100. So that is equal to percentage of first 75.53 into its atomic mass 34.969 plus percentage of second 24.47 into its atomic mass 36.966 whole divided by 100. So after simplifying, it figures out to be 35.5 AMU. The option is A. Question number 6. Calculate mass in grams of 2 gram atom of Mg. So given atom is Mg, and for magnesium atomic weight is equal to 24 gram per mole. Now remember, 1 gram atom is equal to atomic weight expressed in grams. Therefore, 1 gram atom of magnesium is equal to 24 grams. Therefore, 2 gram atom of magnesium is equal to simply 24 into 2, that is equal to 48 gram. Option is D. Question number 7. In 5 gram atom of silver, atomic weight of silver is given 108. Calculate weight of 1 atom of silver. So given atom is silver. Atomic weight of silver is given 108 gram per mole. So this indicates Avogadro number of atoms 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of silver will weigh 108 grams. Therefore, 1 atom will weigh how much? So that is equal to 108 divided by Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, and the answer is 17.93 into 10 raised to minus 23 grams. The option is A. Question number 8. 5 gram atom of Ag, atomic weight is 108. Calculate number of atoms of Ag. Okay. So given is silver and given weight is 5 gram atom. Remember, 5 gram atom is not equal to 5 grams. 5 gram atoms is equal to 5 into 108 grams of silver. 108 grams of silver is equal to Avogadro number of silver atoms. Therefore, 5 gram atoms of silver is equal to 5 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. So looking at the symbols, it is equal to 5n. Here n stands for Avogadro number. So option is C. Question number 9. Calculate the mass in gram of 2n molecules of CO2. So molecule is given carbon dioxide. Now 2n is equal to 2 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. This n stands for Avogadro number. Now for carbon dioxide, molecular weight is equal to 44 gram per mole. This means 6.022 022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules, that is n will weigh 44 grams. Therefore 2n will weigh 44 into 2, that is equal to 88 grams. Option A is C. Question number 10. How many significant figures are in each of the following numbers? So we have option A is 4.003, B given 6.023 into 10 raised to 23, and C is given 5000. Now we are going to calculate significant figures. So for this number, significant figures are 4. All the 4 are significant. For B, again the significant figures are 4. In 5000 also the number of significant figures are 4. So option is C. Question number 11. How many molecules are present in 1 ml of the water vapor at STP? Okay. So given condition is STP. So at STP 1 mole, that is equal to Avogadro number of molecules 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules will occupy 22.4 liters of the volume. Now for water vapor, given volume is equal to 1 ml. 1 ml is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 liters. Therefore at STP 22.4 liters occupy 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. Therefore 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 liters will contain how many molecules? Cross multiply, get the answer. So therefore 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 divided by 22.4. After simplifying, the answer figures out to be 2.69 into 10 raised to 19. Option is D. Question number 12. How many years it would take to spend Avogadro number of rupees at the rate of 1 million rupees in 1 second? Interesting. So rupees to be spent in 1 second is equal to 1 million, that is 10 raised to 6 rupees to be spent in 1 second. Total amount we have is equal to Avogadro number, that is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 rupees. This much have to be spent. Therefore total time taken is equal to total amount 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, this much is the total amount, divided by 10 raised to 6 to be spent in 1 second. So 60 seconds into 60 minutes into 24 hours, that's day, into 365 days a year. So after simplifying, we are getting the answer 19.098 into 10 raised to 9 years. So option is C. Question number 13. An atom of an element weighs 6.644 into 10 raised to minus 23 grams. Calculate gram atom of an element in 40 kg. Let the element be X. Now what is given? Weight of atom is equal to 6.644 into 10 raised to minus 23 grams. Now let us calculate weight of Avogadro number of atoms. Atomic weight is equal to weight of Avogadro number of atoms, that is 6.644 into 10 raised to minus 23 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So atomic weight is 40 gram per mole. Now we are going to calculate total number of atoms in 40 kg. So therefore 40 kg, that is 40 into 10 raised to 3 grams. 40 into 10 raised to 3 grams of atom, grams of element, will have how much? That is 40 into 10 raised to 3, that's total given weight, divided by its atomic weight. So 10 raised to 3 grams of atom. So correct option is C. Question number 14. Calculate number of Cl minus and Ca2 plus ions in 222 grams of anhydrous calcium chloride. So we have calcium chloride CaCl2. Given weight is equal to 222 grams. For calcium chloride, molecular weight is equal to 111 gram per mole. Therefore, number of moles is equal to given weight upon molecular weight, that is 222 grams upon 111 gram, that is equal to 2. Now number of molecules is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number, that is equal to 2n. One molecule of calcium chloride contains one atom of Ca++ and 2 atoms of Cl-. Therefore, total atoms of calcium is equal to 1 atom into 2 into Avogadro number, and total atoms of Cl- is equal to 2 into 2 into Avogadro number, that is equal to 4n. So correct option is A. Question number 15. Calculate the weight of lime calcium oxide obtained by heating 200 kg of 95% pure limestone, it's calcium carbonate, Okay, so we have calcium carbonate. Now for this calcium carbonate, given weight is given 200 kg and the purity is given 95%. This means 100 kg of CaCO3 contains 95 kg of pure sample. Therefore, 200 kg of CaCO3, it will contain how much? So that is equal to simply 95 into 200. So that is equal to 190 kg of pure sample. So this is the information what we have drawn. Let's move ahead. Now we are going to heat calcium carbonate. So thermal decomposition of calcium carbonate CaCO3, it gives CaO and plus CO2. So if we have 100 kg of calcium carbonate, then it gives 56 kg of this line. From where this 56 has come? Because calcium atomic weight 40 gram per mole plus carbon is 12 and oxygen 3 into 16, that is 48. So it will form 100, and here calcium is 40 and plus oxygen 16 gram per mole, so that is 56 kg. So 100 kg of pure sample will give 56 kilograms of calcium oxide. Therefore 190 kg of pure sample will give how much? Cross multiply and get the answer. So 190 into 56 upon 100, and the answer is 106.4 kg. Option is D.